Some people are going to be like, Rachel, why are you drinking from a mug with a straw? Firstly, lipstick. Secondly, anyone who watches my trip, anybody who watches my stream knows what that means. This is a channel update for all of y'all. You may have noticed, maybe you haven't. I wouldn't blame you if you hadn't. I'm uploading again. Rachel, you've said this before. I know, but shit keeps happening. Everybody's gonna make a meme out of that. That was a perfect pterodactyl noise, and I do not need you coming at me, telling me it wasn't a good pterodactyl noise. Thank you very much. Whew, we're in for a shit show today, aren't we? Somebody's gonna stumble across this video. This will be the one YouTube's like, let's promote this. She looks like a jackass. Yeah, let's promote it. And people are gonna be like, the fuck's wrong with you? Also, your dog is cute. And you're right about both. So, here's what's been going on. I was... Focus camera. I got busy with work, as it do, voice acting stuff. I was teaching voice acting. I'm no longer teaching voice acting. I've got my schedule somewhat under control, knock on wood. And I realized I want to spend this summer creating content. And then I had several thoughts, as you do when you think of stuff. I don't know if it's anybody else's brain, but my brain never has like one thought. One thought leads to like 17 other thoughts. It's like a bush of thoughts. And so I was like, what was I like? I had an idea. I'm like, I want to spend the summer creating content. Like, I've got everything kind of underfoot. Let's make it happen. But I had this fear, right? Because I want to do skits. And I have tons of skits written. I've got scripts upon scripts of stuff that I've written that I want to produce. And something's been holding me back that we're talking about today, which has been this fear of uploading. Now, I'm not getting into necessarily, like, upload phobia, which is something different. Mine is just like... You know, the internet's kind of an asshole. I'll take, for example, the video I put up the other day about voice acting and just Q&As and stuff. And I was covering screaming. And I was like, there's so much in this situation I need to go down and talk about. But if I go about this, it's going to be like a 30-40 minute long video mainly about screaming. But if I go too much into it, if I don't just graze the surface, some fucking keyboard warrior is going to be in the comments like, actually, Rachel, it's all of these things. And they're not going to treat it like I just intentionally didn't cover it because it would be too long and they're trying to be helpful to anyone who wants to know. It's never that. It's always, I think I know better than you, and clearly you don't understand what you're saying. Otherwise, you would have gone 40 minutes into detail like I'm about to spend typing. And I'm like, not everybody wants to watch fucking 40 minutes of that, nor they want to read your fucking dictionary of shit. I'm possessed. We're just gonna accept that I have a demon inside of me. Maybe I am the demon. How long do you have to be possessed before you feel like you are one with the demon? Anyway, so I was like, there's going to be people that call it cringy. There's going to be people that call it annoying. To be fair, I'm annoying. So obviously the content I would produce is probably going to be annoying. And then I decided, after a long thought, fuck them. I don't care. Like, I don't live my life hoping that I can please everybody because it's just not fucking possible. It's just not. And so why am I holding back the content I want to create? Lest some fucking moron on YouTube be like, I don't like this. And you're allowed to not like things. Not liking things doesn't make you a moron. But to me, most people, unless you're saying something completely idiotic, like if you're just like, this bitch annoying, why do you not just leave the video? Where does it come in that it's like, I have to tell this person that they're a bitch and they're annoying? What's wrong with the people that have created it? I was raised with a certain amount of respect for people and also just not to go out of my way to be a dick. I naturally am a dick, so I don't really have to go out of my way for it. I was raised that if I didn't like somebody, unless they had done something, because sometimes like somebody says something and I go home and I think about it and I'm like, I don't think they meant it like that. And I go and I talk to them calmly and I explain like, hey, I wanted to get your thoughts on this because when you said this, it kind of like hurt, or I thought it may have been going this way and I wanted some clarification. And 9 times out of 10, it's like a misunderstanding. It wasn't them trying to hurt me or going out of the way, and they normally don't have some terrible beliefs behind it. It's just somebody saying something, they don't know what they're saying, or they don't think about how it came across. And fair enough, like, we're talking so fucking much. I don't know where this rant's going. We're talking so fucking much that it's very hard, especially with the current lexicon. It's very easy to get points misconstrued, especially if people have different definitions for different words. What was I talking about the other day? It's a good question. It was actually earlier today. What the fuck was I talking about? I don't fucking know. It's probably not important. But, you know, someone's word of, like, let's say, deranged, right? Somebody could be using that as an exaggeratory, maybe you shouldn't listen to what I fucking say. Exaggerated point, right? Like, oh, that bitch is deranged. They don't really mean deranged as like how you might mean it. It could be just something that them and their friend group say. Like yeet or sup or savage, you know? Does anyone say any of those words anymore? I say sup, so we're still there. But obviously, like, some words change meaning. I've learned I don't speak well to people who aren't really in a lot of gaming stuff because I'll say words like GG well played, and somebody's like, what does GG mean? I was like, fuck. That's a basic one, right? That's a basic one. Anyway, so I decided fuck them. Because I'm not going to make everybody happy. Partly it's that. Partly, I'm 31. I heard when you turn 30, you don't give a fuck, so I'm a little late to the party. My bad. I'm not going to hold back the content I want because some fucker is going to say, oh, this is cringe. Listen, everything I do is cringe. Just leave the fucking channel. I don't understand where that became a hard thing to do. Your opinion probably doesn't mean that much shit to me if I don't know you. When do we start giving like our opinion to absolutely everybody and think that it holds the same weight to absolutely every situation? The ego to have that is astonishing to me. If somebody says, you know, you suck, why should I give that weight? Why would I give that weight? That seems more like it's an issue with you. That if you have to go out of your way to insult people, that's an issue with you. Insult people that haven't done anything to you, right? I haven't done anything to you. I should clarify that. Because to me, if somebody does something to you, fair game. I don't fucking know. So I don't know where this is going. But my whole point is, right now the content on YouTube that I've been uploading is a bunch of voice acting content. And that's not what I'm changing the channel into. There will be some of that. Because I know there's people that want to learn voice acting. So I thought for a bit about who is my audience? Who do I want to see the videos? Because if I can't make everybody happy, I have to find the people that I want to speak to. So who do I want to speak to? So obviously, I like to help. With that, there's a need for voice acting questions and Q&A and information. And I would like to fill that so that I can help people achieve their dreams. There are some people that want to be voice actors. I started out as an online voice actor. So I understand completely the like, I want to do this, but where do I start? And I'd like to fill that niche. But the other thing is like, everything's getting so angry everywhere. With it getting angry, there's no like reprieve. There's no break anymore. I was thinking about, I've been binging a bunch of old JonTron videos, and I was thinking about like the 2014 to 2016 YouTube era and how great it was. Like, you know, there was these issues for sure, but for the most part, it was a lot of people creating fun content. And I don't know if it's just what YouTube keeps serving to fucking me. If so, I don't know why it's serving it to me. But it seems like half the shit that YouTube wants to promote is somebody being pissed off. And somebody else being pissed off. And somebody else's opinion contrasting someone else's opinion. And it just feels like a lot. And there's no more just, you know, we can all get together and enjoy this video game. There's no more we can all get together and watch this. And not have politics seep into it, not have opinions seep into it. And not that either are necessarily bad, but you need a break from some things. I was talking to my friend about this morning. Have you ever had a problem and then you step away from it for a while? Example, sometimes I'm mixing demo reels or I'm even editing these videos and I'm like, what should make the cut? Or which take should I go with? And I sit there and I go, A or B, A or B, A or B, A or B. The longer I sit there, I could sit there for 20, 30 minutes just looking at these two clips, going, which do I pick? And I'd get up at that point and I go for a walk and I come back and I sit down and I go, easy. It was A. A was the choice the whole time. The fact that I gave my brain a break from it for a bit is what allowed me to come back with fresh eyes and a fresh mind and go, yeah, it was A. And I understand that a lot of people out there are trying to fix problems And I think that that's grand. However, you can't take on all the problems at once, and you do need some breaks for things. So me saying, like, I'm going into this doesn't mean I'm going into politics. Good God, no. I don't feel like that today. But it does mean I don't give a fuck what people say, and I'm gonna make the content that I want. And so you can look forward to some of that. Hopefully, or you can fucking not. I don't know what you can look forward, you can look backwards, you can look sideways. But you can't look behind your head. And if you can, I don't want to see it, because that would make me think you're possessed. And if you're possessed, then I'm not special for being possessed, and I need to be special for being possessed. Anyway, today I just wanted to talk about I don't give a fuck. And I've done that for 14 minutes, so I don't know. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. Help me fight against the YouTube algorithm.